Hey guys, cheers. You just caught me sipping some cider. So we're gonna look at a Comedy Central video today that's supposed to be funny and informative, and that's supposed to inform us about cultural appropriation. So let's get right into it, guys.
Yo, I'm finna kick a verse that's dope and amazing about the history of cultural appropriation, but I could use assistance to make my case.
Holy cow, it's MC Search from Third Base!
What did I just get into?
Appropriation happens when oppressed culture gets co-opted by a dominant other. So settle back for this quick recap by two white dudes in a rap.
Already in the beginning of this so-called rap, they're trying to tell you cultural appropriation is bad because a dominant culture took an oppressed culture's culture and don't give them any credit and make it their own. No, the U.S. was founded on cultural appropriation. It was founded on it. How do you think we got all this wonderful technology, like food and everything? It's through cultural appropriation. We wouldn't have all these wonderful things we have in the U.S. today without doing a little cultural appropriating, you know what I'm saying? For you to say, oh, it's an oppressed culture, is being forced by a dominant culture to give up their culture, therefore cultural appropriation is bad and you can't do it. It's just silly and misleading, to be honest.
Okay, let's begin way back in the days. Al Jolson sang till he was black in the face. Then came a guy who was more embezzling than anyone before him.
Elvis Presley?
An icon of appropriating. He was the king.
That's actually short for taking.
How is this funny? How is this entertaining? I'd rather watch paint dry than watch these two try to be funny or attempt to rap. The flow's very stilted and it's very awful to listen to. Anyway, they're literally trying to compare a guy who did blackface to Elvis who did rock and roll. You say, oh, he stole rock and roll, therefore cultural appropriation, even though rock and roll was already getting in the mainstream into people's heads already, way back in the 60s. So for you to even say, oh, he's cultural appropriating because he did rock and roll, I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? You're trying to compare blackface to Elvis who did a genre of music. That's just asinine for you to even try to compare.
Steadily snatching rock and roll with the Rolling Stones and the Beatles stole. Cher dressed up in a half-breed headdress. Kenny G, that smooth jazz.
Oh, hell yeah!
Here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
All the white rappers came to the game. Saint for Marky Mark, the Beasties, and House of Pain, and Snow with Informer. Anyone missing?
Stop. Appropriate and listen. I can't help but notice that someone is missing. What about the appropriator's third
I
base?
still got my ghetto pass. Don't make me give you the gas face.
So you're literally saying people like the Beastie Boys and the House of Pain cannot do rap because they are white and would be accused of cultural appropriation. Like, are you kidding me? Rap is in the mainstream. Anybody can do rap. It does not matter the skin color. It really does not matter. As long as you're good and you have a good flow and you can engage the listener, you can do rap if you want. It does not matter if you're white or not. I don't judge that. I just judge if your songs are good. And as far as what is a ghetto pass? How do you obtain this ghetto pass? Do you play a game of NBA 2K18? Is that an achievement you earn? Or do you go down to the bus station and get a ghetto pass and get a temporary one? Do you go down to the immigration visa office and get a ghetto pass? Like, what is a ghetto pass, to be honest? I know what a ghetto pass is. Ghetto pass is just a made up excuse so he doesn't get accused of cultural appropriation, even though he's being a giant hypocrite, to be honest. You can do rap. It does not matter if you're white, black, avatar color, it does not matter. You can do rap as long as your songs are good and you have a good flow and you can entertain the listener.
We're rapping Justin and Jimmy, Sublime Macklemore, and worst of all, Iggy. The Washington Redskins, Madonna, Kabbalah, Coachella hipsters guzzling ayahuasca.
So you're literally going after Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake for dancing to rap songs on this show. That is the most petty thing I've ever heard in my life. It's not even worth debunking. Macklemore and Sublime? Are you kidding me? You're going after them because they are white? And because they do rap and reggae? Like, are you serious? Anybody can do rap and reggae. Does not matter the melanin. It really does not matter as long as you're good at it. Washington Redskins is just a team. Move on. It's not meant to disparage anybody. And as far as drinking ayahuasca, anybody can drink alcohol. It's alcohol. It's in the mainstream once again. It's in the mainstream. Get over it.
Cornrows rocked by Kardashians and Jenners and Rachel Dolezal.
Oy vey, I remember.
Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift twerking. White guys saving jazz in La La Land.
Not working.
And now
You're going after a Kardashian because she wore cornrows. Are you kidding me? It's a hairstyle. Leave people be. That's so petty of you. It's a hairstyle. Anybody can have it. Doesn't matter the skin color. It does not matter the skin color. Rachel Dolezal, I think she's an idiot. I think she's a tool and complete hypocrite. And I agree with you on that one, that she is culture appropriating. I can agree with you on that point. Taylor Swift twerking, it's a dance. A dance. That's in the mainstream. Leave people alone. They want to twerk, let them be. They don't want to twerk, let them be. Please let them be. This is so petty of you. Jazz and La La Land, are you kidding me? Anybody can do jazz. It does not matter the skin color whatsoever. It does not matter.
Now it's all meta and forwards is backwards. Skateboard kids used to dress like rappers, but now you got rappers dressing like skaters. Multiple layers of cultural appropriators. Cultural appropriation. Cultural appropriation.
Honestly, that was one of the most painful things for me to listen to in a long, long time. And I've been doing this since 2012. So that's going to be it for me, my electrolytes. My Twitter will be in the description, along with the original video source as well. Have a great day, guys. Stay awesome.
Hate, 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 double hate.
Loathe entirely.